They spelled it wrong on the mailbox, and I left it that way. I never once corrected anybody. My name was on it. He came from the stove. I'd leave the oven open and sit on the floor in front of it with my coat still on. The window opened 4 inches and it stopped there in July. And the man who owned the building never came. Which was mostly on time. They spelled it wrong on the mailbox, and I left it that way. I never once corrected anybody. My name was on it. The gas bill came in November, and I was the one who owed it. And I stood in the hall. I could hear the man downstairs say goodnight to his dog. Every night around 11, it was the same 3 words. And the girl across the hall played one song all that winter, and I liked it by the end. I still know it. They did nothing, and I came home whenever I came home, which was mostly on time. They spelled it wrong on the mailbox, and I left it that way. I never once corrected anybody. My name was on it. And it comes from the wall, but there are 2 names on the mailbox, and they spelled them both right. They spelled it wrong on the mailbox, and I left it that way. I never once corrected anybody. My name was on it.
I know you take it black, 2 sugars when you're sad. I know your sister's kids. I've never met your sister. when something's going wrong. I learned it all by heart. Nobody made me do it. It's not a crime, it's not a fight. There's nothing here to prove. You never did a thing to me that I could point to. You never asked, and I kept answering. I know your mother's birthday, you don't know my middle name. You never asked, and I'd have gone another year. I could have stopped at any point, I just wanted to be asked. You talked for 55, I had the final two. I said I'm doing fine. You said that's good and hung up. I sat there in the dark, the phone still in my hand, and I was not upset. That's the part that scares me now. It's not a crime, it's not a fight. There's nothing here to prove. You never did a thing to me that I could point to. You never asked, and I kept answering. I know your mother's birthday, you don't know my middle name. You never asked, and I'd have gone another year. I could have stopped at any point, I just wanted to be asked. I went quiet for 11 days just to see if you would call. You sent me something funny on the 9th, and that was all. And a guy I barely know at work said, "Hey man, how have you been?" And I stood there in the hallway like I'd never been asked anything, and I said, "Yeah, I'm good." You never asked, and I kept answering. I know your mother's birthday, you don't know my middle name. You never asked, I made a job of loving you. You never clocked in hours, so I'm gonna stop answering. I'm gonna stop answering. I'm gonna stop answering. You never asked. The power went out in August, the whole street was on the lawn. Somebody had a radio, somebody had a guitar. Your sister brought the popsicles before they went soft, and we stayed out till the street lights came back on at 4.
You always say it was July.
Was it was?
You always say there was no radio.
Because there wasn't, there were candles, there were none. I carried you in, you walked, you were crying. No, I wasn't. That's not how it went. We have told it 50 times, and it's different every time. And I'd rather have it wrong with you. That's not how it went.
The power went out in July. Half the street was on the lawn. There was never a radio. Somebody had a guitar.
It was my mom with the popsicles. They were already soft,
And we stayed out till the street lights came back on at 3. You always say it was July.
because it was.
You always said it was no radio.
Because there wasn't, there were candles, there were none. I carried you in, you walked, you were crying. No, I wasn't. That's not how it went. 50 times, and it's different every time. And I'd rather have it wrong with you. That's not how it went. You were crying,
I was crying,
I know.
I didn't want you to know.
I've known the whole time.
Then why do you keep asking me? Because you always say you weren't,
And you always let me. There were candles, there were none. I carried you in, you walked. You were crying, no I wasn't. That's not how it went. We've
told it 50 times, and it's different every time. And I'd rather have it wrong with you. That's not how it went.
carried you in, I walked. That's not how it went. Your mom never asked me if I was staying. She just said another place and said, wash your hands. She knew about the mustard and she never made a thing of it. She just made mine plain and handed it over. I called her Mrs. Doyle until I was 25. And then she said, come on, and I never got it right. I had a chair at your table, the one by the window. It was just where I sat. I grew up at your house. There's a mark on your door frame with my name beside it. Somebody wrote it down. I grew up at your house. My dad worked till 7. My mom worked till 9. And I had a key to my house and a key to yours. Your dad quizzed me on the spelling and he got about half of them wrong. And we never said, we just let him win. I called her Mrs. Doyle until I was 25. And then she said, come on, and I never got it right. I had a chair at your table, the one by the window. It was just where I sat. I grew up at your house. There's a mark on your door frame with my name beside it. Somebody wrote it down. I grew up at your house. I went by in April. I don't go much anymore. She's 80 and she's smaller. And she opened the door and she said, wash your hands. And she said another place. And she did not ask me why. I hadn't been in a year. I had a chair at your table, the one by the window. It was just where I sat. I grew up at your house. There's a mark on your door frame with my name beside it. Somebody wrote it down. I grew up at your house. it's your house.
There's a bike out on the lawn that belongs to someone small, and the curtains in my room are a color I'd have picked. Same tree, only bigger now. Same crack in the driveway, same third step that always creaked. I could find it in the dark. I wasn't going to stop, I was only passing through. But you left the light on like you always used to do. Nobody told you that I left. You kept the porch light on. You held the door for the wind, waited up like I was coming. Nobody told you that I left, and I'm not gonna now. You look happy in the dark, so I drive around the block again. There's a woman at the sink, standing where I used to stand. She is laughing at something that I'm not supposed to hear, and her kids asleep out back in the spot where I would sleep. Nobody came to the door, nobody had to explain. I wasn't going to stop, I was only passing through. But you left a light on to do. Nobody told you that I left. You kept the porch light on. You held the door for the wind, waited up like I was coming. Nobody told you that I left, and I'm not gonna now. You look happy in the dark, so I drive around the block again. I'm the one who sold you. I sat in an office and signed, and I took the money. And you look after them. Nobody told you it was me. You kept the porch light on. You held the door for the wind, waited up like I was coming. Nobody told you it was me, and I'm not gonna now. You look happy in the dark, so I drive around the block again. There's a cup I never use, still standing on my shelf. I could throw it out by now, I keep saying that I will. And your hoodie's in a box by the door since March or May. Never mailed it, never asked, guess I like it in my way. Everybody says it gets easier, and I nod like that's the truth. But the clock hits 6 and I still do what I always do. I take the long way home, it's not that far out of my way. There's a light, there's a turn, and I take it, that's all it is. I take the long way home, it's a habit, nothing more. I'm not waiting at your door, I just haven't changed the route. Oh, I take the long way home. There's a month I don't go near, Skip the songs from that July, let one play by accident. Sat there in the parking lot, told my friend it was the rain. Pretty sure she knew it wasn't. Funny how a stupid song puts me right back where I was. Everybody says it gets easier, and I nod like that's the truth. But the clock hits 6 and I still do what I always do. I take the long way home. It's not that far out of my way. There's a light, there's a turn, and I take it, that's all it is. I take the long way home. It's a habit, I swear. I'm not waiting at your door. I don't wanna change the route. Oh, I take the long way home. I saw you at the light last week. You were laughing, you look good. And I could've rolled the window down, and I probably should. But the green came and I turned, same way that I always turn. Told myself I'm getting there. Oh, but here I am again. I'll take the long way home, 100 miles out of my way. Past the light, past your old street, and this time I say your name. I'll take the long way home. Let 'em say I never learned. Let 'em say I'm holding on. I would lose you twice for this, so I'll take the long way home. The long way home. The long way home. I would lose you twice for this. Filled a form at the dentist, got down to the phone number, and my hand went on ahead. Wrote it out before I looked, 7 digits, 30 years straight out of my fingers. Never even thought about it, not one time since I was 8. Everything gets thrown away, every year a little more. But there's one thing in there that has never moved an inch. I still know the number by heart, can't remember my zip code, can't remember where I live, but I've got all 7 of these. I still know the number by heart, never once has it been used. 3 cars, 2 jobs, 1 divorce, and it's outlasted all of them. Oh, 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 oh. I forgot my granddad's voice, took a while to get it back. I forgot my teacher's name, the one who taught me to read. I forgot the year we moved and the reason that we did. And I have lost 100 things that were worth much more than this. Everything gets thrown away, every year a little more. But there's one thing in there that has never moved an inch. I still know the number by heart, can't remember my zip code, can't remember where I live, but I've got all 7 of these. I still know the number by heart, never once has it been used. 3 cars, 2 jobs, 1 divorce, and it's outlasted all of them. I dialed it Sunday night, I don't know what I was doing, and it rang, which I did not expect. and a woman said hello. And I heard my own voice say something I'd not said in 30 years. I said, is my mom home? Yeah, like I was still 8 years old. She said, you've got the wrong number. And she wasn't wrong. I still know the number by heart. Can't remember my zip code, can't remember where I live, but I've got all 7 of these. I still know the number by heart. Never once has it been used. 3 cars, 2 jobs, 1 divorce, and it's outlasted all of them. I still know the number by heart. I still know the number by heart, and it isn't even mine.
We had 1 car between the 4 of us, and the AC never worked. Rolled the windows down in August, sang until our throats were sore. Slept on Danny's mother's floor, ate whatever we could split. $20 in my pocket, never once did I feel poor. Now I got a bed that no one sleeps in the fridge that's always full. And I traded, God, I traded for 1 night back on that floor. Oh, we were rich. Gas station coffee and a busted radio, screaming every word we knew. Oh, we were rich.
4 of us, 1 car, no AC.
And I give back every good thing since to be that broke again. Now Danny's got a daughter and a mortgage, and Marie moved out to Maine. And we say we'll get together, and we mean it every time. And the group chat's mostly quiet, just a birthday, just a joke. But I saw a beat-up Honda, and I had to pull over. Now I got a bed that no one sleeps in, and a fridge that's always full. And I traded, God, I traded for 1 night back on that floor. We were rich, 4 of us, 1 car, no AC. Gas station coffee and a busted radio, screaming every word we knew. Oh, we were rich, 4 of us, 1 car, no AC. And I give back every good thing since to be that broke again. Parking lot, he picked up on the 2nd ring. Said, man, I was just thinking about that summer. Didn't have to say a thing, and we laughed like we were 20. And I swear the years fell off, and I'm not sad about it. I just think about it more than I let on. Oh, we are rich. Every road is ours, every night is long, and not one of us is tired. Oh, we are rich.
We don't have $1 to our name.
So sing it loud if you were ever that broke, 'cause you were rich. Oh, oh, you were rich. Oh, we are rich. They had us in a room with a table and a clock, and a woman said, we understand 4 separate times. And she wrote something down, and she did not read it back. And everybody thanked her, and I said thank you too. hands out like that, like I'm a thing that's dangerous. Don't tell me to calm down. Somebody should be yelling, somebody should stand up. I'm the only one who is. Don't tell me to calm down. He's already over it. He asked about dinner. He's 12 and he's already fine. He learned that this year, and you put your keys down, and you said that it's handled, and maybe it is, and I couldn't sit down. I keep the folder in the truck. I don't know why. There's no one left to give it to, and I still read it. You're standing in the kitchen with your hands out like that, like I'm the thing that's dangerous. Don't tell me to calm down. Somebody should be yelling, somebody should stand up. I'm the only one who is. Don't tell me to calm down. He found me at the table with the folder open. He said, Dad, I'm okay. He said, you can stop now, and he put his hand on my back like I was the kid, and I said that I would, and I didn't stop. You're standing in the kitchen with your hands out like that, like I'm the thing that's dangerous. Don't tell me to calm down. Somebody should be yelling, somebody should stand up. I'm the only one who is. Don't tell me to calm down. Tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. He got there after me. I watched him park. I had about a minute to decide who I would be, and he came right over, and he put his hand out first, and he said my name right, which I did not expect. He spilled a little beer and apologized too much, and I thought, oh no, he's nervous too. I had a whole thing ready, a joke about his shoes, something I could tell my brother after I liked him. I wanted him to be something I could hate, and he just kept being decent. I liked him. He asked me about work, and he listened. He did not look at his phone. I was counting things by then, and when she came outside, he didn't touch her once. He just moved a little to give her somewhere to stand. spilled a little beer and apologized too much. And I thought, oh no, he's nervous too. I had a whole thing ready, a joke about his shoes, something I could tell my brother after I liked him. I wanted him to be something I could hate, and he just kept being decent. I liked him. I was fine until the driveway. My brother called to ask, and I told him about the shoes. And I did the whole voice, and he laughed the way I needed. And I laughed too. And he said, so he's a jerk? And I said, yeah. I had